Okay. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. One, two. Testing, testing. One, two, three. What the hell just happened? This is my tea bag coffee. We trying to tell y'all about. That's right. Coffee and stepped it up. Peace, love, joy. All right, let's get into the ratchetness of Black society. Mm,
Our officer put his fighting trousers on and grabbed.
hold on, let me rewind. Reset this. This is my tea bag coffee. We trying to tell y'all about. That's right. Coffee and stepped it up. Tea bag. All right, let's go. I like to drink my coffee when it's hot. It's already almost gone. Now it's oh, where's the volume?
The child is getting into dad's car. Mom is coming out from the school.
All right, so this is some child custody issues with ninjas. I'm gonna be nice today. Language in ninja society, right? They have a lot of child custody issues. Um, they have relations. None of them be like serious. It'd be just spontaneous for the moment. Both are careless with protection. I don't know how to make sense of this, but they don't want to be lifelong partners, but somehow a decision is made afterwards to be lifelong partners because they end up having a baby and no no abortions, no plan B, and none. You can kiss that goodbye. No kind of just had a baby. Let's just kill Black society further. So that's why the solution really is this this unwedded single parent issue epidemic we got in Black culture. That's the real solution. But because that's not going to stop no time soon, just get worse, we need to have a plan B, pun intended. The plan B is law enforcement. So if y'all can't handle your own problems, we're going to make sure it doesn't leak out to other societies. You're going to keep your baby daddy, baby mom's drama in the Black community. We're going to profile y'all. We're going to do all these things to keep you guys, um, you know, confined in your environments. Okay, so I'm gonna put some numbers on that a little later. It's just ridiculous. Ninjas are they're really purple. They're not blue or red. They're purple and in denial. They claim to be Democrats, but a lot of their values. I've been saying this for years. Black people are more Republican in ideologies than they are Democrat. Okay, been saying for years. Black folks, but they're also Democratic in other things. So they're not full red. They're not full blue. They're really purple, but they're just in denial. So they just passed their vote to the blue, even though they disagree with damn near all the policies. Damn near all the policies. Like black folks are not into the transgender stuff. Like so many, how many like breaking stories and articles was where it's like black men don't will, you know, LBG, you know what I mean? So like there's been so many articles and talks about black men anti, you know. So if that's true, that means that if that was really true, which it is, but it's like kind of contradictory because if it was really true, then you're supposed to see us voting for policies that are against it, but we don't. We vote for policies that are for that. So it's like, can you really say black men are anti since they are full support of all the antics of the LG? Okay, all right. So anyway, so you got a typical custody battle. I don't know what is that. This is like down south, and I realized maybe I will stay in Jersey because if you're gonna have a relationship, you want to live up here where there's like no self defense, that type of stuff. You ain't got to worry about your woman doing this right here. Because by the way, we got a mandatory minimum of 5 years, so you're doing 3. So if you get caught with a handgun out here in Jersey, New York, I think Philly, you're doing 3 years. Like I'm talking about, you're doing 5. The whole sentence is 5, but you're doing 3 years. Like guaranteed, you're not coming home because that's your 85%. So if you get caught with a gun, you are doing prison time. Ain't no lawyer gonna get you out of that. That's why it's called a mandatory minimum. You guys got to understand what a mandatory minimum is. So you out there committing crimes, you out there Googling how to commit the crime successfully. You need to Google what is the mandatory. See, the thing is, like, we Google how to commit crimes, but we never Google what happens if we get caught. We always just Google like the fairy tale part. Like, I will not get caught if I just Google steps correctly. Like, dude, you know there's a chance you can be caught, right? All right, so why don't you Google what happens if you get caught? If you did that, people would be less likely to commit some of these crimes, I believe. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you get caught with a gun out here, you are due 3 years, and that's based off good behavior. You might be forced to serve the whole 5, depending on your behavior behind the walls. But look at this shit. This is at a school. Custody battle, ninjas. Look at this. I guess it's his time to get the kid. You know, ninja women, like they believe both of y'all had a child, but it's hers.
Pretty frustrated. The action's going to come real fast. Let's listen in.
He wanted to get in. He's going to get in. You think I'm playing?
There's dad again, and you can see her pull a gun, say she's not playing. Our officer put his fighting trousers on and grabbed a hold of her and knocked her over, took her.
So y'all can stop this. All police are bad. They're racist. But that cop should have blown her damn head off. He didn't kill her. He knocked her down. So there are. So stop with this. Cops and then ops. No, they out to get us. Stop this conspiracy. Tariq Nasheedism. Stop it.
Into custody. If you go read the news stories, she was originally charged with illegally carrying a firearm on school property and with endangerment. I don't have any follow-up on how those charges ended up. My guess is she got put on some kind of a diversion or took a plea deal, and that wasn't reported in the news.
And that's sad because something like that chick should have lost custody and she should be doing some time. All right. I mean, with all these mass school shootings, if you got a gun with all these kids around, or yeah, because you picking your son up. I mean, you ain't got the best aim. You let that thing go, it hits my kid. That just wow. Man, the police officer should have did his job and took her ass out. So yeah, I got to stop with this pseudo shit about how the police officers. Now, I argue we need to be babysat. Like ninjas in Black America are so degenerate that we need to be babysat. What I mean by babysat, we need a large police presence. I remember I wouldn't even go to eat at certain diners late night if there wasn't a cop there. Because so many people die in plain sight, right there. Like, you know what? And I'm eating, I see that cop getting his car. I start packing my stuff up. Let me get up out of here. All right. Next. So what's the solution to this? All right. Let's go.
What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And I got some news for you Negroes today. Alabama rapper Glock World Chris was shot and killed alongside his pregnant girlfriend on Valentine's Day. And the moment the news...
Damn. Okay, so I made a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. I made a bad decision. I rebooted my entire hard drive, start all over. I mean, so many scams out there. So a lot of applications that came on with your Mac back when I got this, they're outdated and like they're already suspended, they're whatever. So you can't even like my iMovie. So my last video clip or Tazariot, the reason why it looks so cheesy because I use a cheesy movie editing software because the iMovie it discontinued. So when I started all over, the app's not there. So I had to use some cheesy stuff. That's why it wasn't smooth with the effects and all that stuff. But now I want to go back for a second. Tell me this don't look like something you'll see in Haiti. And Haiti, like you expect to see some Haiti, because Haiti is a third world country. You know, it's really, really far from a first world country. So you expect to see guns like this, even like North Korea, like you know, like some of these places you expect to see behave like this, maybe Colombia. But this is the United States. So you got ninja Americans behaving like a third world country. Look at this shit. I mean, in all senses.
Alabama rapper Glock World Chris was shot and killed alongside his pregnant girlfriend on Valentine's Day.
So now, this is the guy right here. So he gets now. This is the watcher word, optics. So just looking at the visuals, right? So far, you see money, you see guns. I mean, sex, money, murder, right? So how do you expect to gain sympathy? Something like this. Okay, so, all right. So we got ninjas. Now you hear that car beeping, most likely 100% that's my Hispanic. Okay, we gotta give a name for them. So let's keep it karate. So we got ninja, and we got the Karate Kids. All right, so that car, 100% was somebody from Karate Kid descent. All right. Now, anyway, like I said, back to the video. So now, you gotta look at this you gotta look at this beyond your scope. We live in a country that's like divided politically, everything, racially, okay, financially. So, in people that's important that can make things shake, they use things like this to pass laws, like to show the neighborhood how they're not in good hands with Allstate. Like, yo, look what you got in your backyard. Look at these guns. All right.
And the moment the news hit the internet, women are acting surprised. They are.
So now, Buddy, Haskell word, Buddy got shot down, and bro, they pulled up on him. They slid on him on Valentine's Day. So they must have realized he's a simp. Like, yo, we gonna get him. Just wait. Yo, leave him alone, dude. Don't run up on him on Dr. King's Day. Don't run up on him on New Year's, bro. He's gonna be with his girl on Valentine's Day. He's simp. Just wait, bro. He going right to Haskins. Trust me, man. That's why he goes there every year. They just get him there. So dude got blown away on Valentine's Day with his girl, with his pregnant girl.
Shocked, they are flabbergasted. They can't see. I'ma date a Pookie. I'ma date somebody who runs the street, but what he does on the streets ain't got nothing to do with me. I should be off limits. My children should be off limits. You leave us the hell alone. You got a problem with my man, take it out with him. But gang members don't look at it that way. Because if I'm a gang member, I got beef with somebody. If you riding with them, I'm riding on you. So if you a female, if you clothing the man, if you supplying food to the man, if you putting a roof over the man's head, if you fucking him, you my enemy as well. And that's how gang members look at it. So if they take him out and you happen to be with him, they not gonna look at you and see that big belly bump and say, you know what, I'm gonna leave you alone, but you better not say nothing, then run away. That's on movies. Gang members are savages. They take it.
You didn't hear me say it. Although I said it, he said it. Savages. He used the word gang member, savages, and y'all get mad at somebody from a different complexion, different ethnicity, different race to say the same thing. Same what you're saying. Identifying the problem, putting a label on it, just like you, just like him, and say, yo, these are super predators. Now, did this brother say all ninjas are savages? Did he say that? Or did he say gang members? So when Miss Hillary Clinton was doing her speech, did she say all black people were super predators? She said gang members. You see, everybody has a problem with gang members in black society outside of black people. Even gang members got a problem with gang members. That's why they kill each other all day long. Everybody has a low tolerance for gang members in black society outside of non-gang members in ninja society. So since you won't solve it yourself, we need law and order. We need a large police presence. Yeah, they got a babysitter. Just go all out and just embarrass us. Just go all the way out and embarrass us and show that black people are so degenerate, so violent, refuse to solve any issue that you got to babysit us and keep a large police presence everywhere to stop us from doing bad. Yep, straight government, what they call it, a state affair. Okay. All right, next one. Oh, so you see that woman? Now, there's a lot of women in Georgia who be taking their baby daddies out. I ain't dating no woman who is actively carrying.
Overnight, people began flooding the Facebook page of a Pontiac man with their grief.
I didn't click this installation. It's crazy. But see, this is Safari. Because I restarted my computer. I don't have Chrome, so this and I didn't update my Safari either. Okay. So yeah, like I said, man, ninja women in ninja society be taking out their baby daddies who are legally able to carry, lying. Some of them being honest, some lying and saying abuse, and I mean, just killing them because she never was in love with him to begin with. She just wanted a kid for whatever her crazy ass reason was, and the only crazy ninja who would do something like that would be Tyrone, Ray Ray. So I want the baby from Ray Ray, but I don't want Ray Ray. I know he's a loser, deadbeat. So I want the baby because because Tyrone Ray Ray is not going to demand much from me. They're not going to demand a change, demand I grow up, demand I do things and how I should raise the baby. They're going to be out for baby's life. I do what I want. So a lot of that is some of the reasons why they choose the Tyrone. Okay, what are we doing? We're gonna bring the iPad over here and get me flagged.
and astonishment over his tragic death. Thank you for joining us. I'm Glenda Lewis. The shooting reported on Carriage Circle last night around 9:30. Even Sheriff Michael Bouchard calling the motive for the murder of Cornelius Jones unfathomable. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig speaking with family and friends of the man everyone simply knew as Corn.
Cornelius Jones was known to so many people simply as Corn, a man who was friendly and humble, even the sheriff calling the motive for his murder absurdly trivial. Whether he was playing charades with family and friends, dancing, or just being silly, Cornelius Jones was always the life of the party. But around 9:30 Wednesday night, Jones was shot and killed in his 4th-floor Carriage Place apartment in Pontiac, a stunning and unspeakable loss for his family.
He was all about family, you know, just loving one another and lifting one another up and making each other laugh. That's all he was about.
Jones was murdered around 9:30 Wednesday night by a 22-year-old acquaintance who was visiting.
How old was he? How old was he? He was visiting. He was somebody else's guest.
Murdered around 9:30 Wednesday night by a 22-year-old acquaintance who was visiting with several others. Witnesses tell investigators the man spit in Jones's kitchen sink, so Jones told him that was disrespectful and to leave. But instead of just walking out, the man became agitated and opened fire on Jones, shooting him multiple times and then running away.
I'm still trying to wrap my...
Yep, y'all heard that very clear. The dude was in Jones' house. He was somebody else's guest, somebody about to put his young predator, 22 years old. And he is in Jones' house for whatever reason. Jones let him in because somebody else brought him. He looking like, he must be good. You brought him in my house. I'm cool with you. You cool with me. You bring him. He must be cool. Cool beans. Dude armed. The dude, for whatever reason, spits in Jones' sink. And at the kitchen sink. So Jones like, I mean, keep in mind, I don't know you. And were there dishes in there? I don't know. But Jones decided to say, hey man, yeah, that was nasty. My boy, like, whose baby mother raised you? Dude, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go now. The dude pulled out a gun and shot Jones multiple times, killing him, and then ran out the apartment. I know I'm somebody's guest. Everybody know who I am. I'm somebody's guest. Dude shot Jones multiple times and ran as though he has his liberty afterwards. Catch me if you can type Leonardo DiCaprio type guy. This is Black society. 22-year-old dude trying to tell you this epidemic of black on black crime, another level. Killing. I'm gonna show you a lot of murderers, senseless murder, worse than what you've ever known in Black society that was considered senseless murder. Okay, fighting over a girl, like these were called senseless, gambling, spit somebody's sink. Spitting in somebody's sink is enough for a 22-year-old black ninja, raised most likely 100% raised by a single parent, hardly ever known his dad. But see, this is what these homes produce. These homes produce super predators like that law enforcement, politicians got to, law enforcers and politicians got to say, hey man, we need tougher gun control laws for them. We need, but they can't say that. So it's for everybody. You know, we got to fund the police for them, but it's for everybody. You know, so because you can't just marginalize and say that's racist. Okay, but everybody knows who's the problem. Now, some of you black allergists can point out a school shooter here, there. It's like so spread out. What I'm showing you is everywhere in Black America. You can't say that the school shooter everywhere in white America, but you can definitely say what I'm showing you happens everywhere in Black America. And it's not even an elephant in the room. It's just something that we don't want to acknowledge at all for whatever reason. We want to act like that don't exist. So I'm gonna act like that. I'm gonna act like that doesn't exist. And I'm gonna overcompensate and say cops are like they're just, so we over exaggerate on cops, police officers, law enforcement. Okay, so next one.
Police are now looking for the gunman who shot and killed a worker at a bodega in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. This surveillance video by police late this morning. CBS 2's Christina Fan reports the victim's family says it began with an argument over a cigar.
The deli has reopened, but the workers inside were too shaken.
Did he say the argument started over somebody's girl, gambling hall, gang, drama? He said over a cigar, most likely something to smoke his marijuana with. Okay, so the argument started over something, a cigar type that he needs to smoke his marijuana. So he shot the dude dead. But we don't need stop and frisk. We don't need a 2024 crime bill. Nah. Until you get killed, until your loved ones get killed, and then all of a sudden, senselessly like this, until your loved one gets shot down, cold blood, with little to nothing, now all of a sudden you on, Kamba's right. So we need to lock these super predators up. We need some, look, hey, I'm a pawn. Stop and frisk. It bring it. If they got stop and frisk me, that's annoying, it's a hassle, it's okay. Our officers, go ahead. Let me, because sometimes you have to go through it as well. Like Dr. King had to go through what he didn't want to go through in order for change to happen. So in order for at least change ain't gonna happen unless single parenthood stop happening. Because I believe a lot of this stems from single parent homes. The stats is there. So since there's no solution to that, so that's not gonna stop anytime soon. Let's at least be able to walk to our car doors. Let's go over here, go eat at a restaurant without worrying about a shooting, a black man, a ninja man shooting that happens so regularly. I'm checking on the show. Yeah, so I rather, hey, it's not for Christmas. Go ahead. We good? Because at some point, police officers know who everybody is. Like if this city, unless you live in Dallas, Texas, something like that, the police officers pretty much know who everybody is. Especially over here in the East Coast, the real East Coast. We ain't talking about no damn Connecticut, no Maryland. That's South. I don't know what that is, but the East Coast is New York, New Jersey, and somewhat extended to Philly. But everywhere else is the South, okay? Or the West. All right. So yeah, so hey, stop and frisk me. Like I said, at some point officer's gonna know that's the guy who's gonna work, he's going to the store, he's going to the park, he's gonna play ball. Ain't got nothing. And then that's just common sense. So you ain't gotta worry about that. And they do it only in hot areas, hot zones, red zone. And the red zone is the black neighborhood. is the black part of the neighborhood. The entire black section of the city is the red zone. Okay. So you don't ask, well, where's the red zone? That's where it's at. Find black people, majority where they at. That's the red zone.
Police records describe how an argument between two men led to one shooting the other in a popular entertainment district of Fort Worth. Fox 4's Deanne England has the update on this murder investigation.
Another argument leads to a homicide. How do arguments lead to homicide?
Hi there, Clarice. Well, details from the weekend fatal shooting outline a dispute over a relationship. It also tells the story of how the violence played out with people recording it on their cell phones. 5 shots were fired from a 9mm gun, killing.
Now, if you guys know, so I'm following the school shooting, the Oxford school shooting, and the little boy had upgraded from 22 to a 9mm, and they were asking us, the ATF expert, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms expert, about the difference between power and damage from a 9mm to a 22. He was like, and then he was also asked, why do police officers choose 9mm rather than other handguns to neutralize targets? And he said, real simple, 9mm gonna put you down. That 22 might need a couple, and you still might be able to run out and escape, maybe die somewhere else. But that 9mm is putting you down on the spot. So they were showing motive. The state was showing motive. Like, this kid, with his mom's guidance, his mom's influence, was prepared for a school shooting. That's why they went from 22 to not. You know, for her son, I think he got that on Valentine's Day, some crazy. But when you walk in the streets with a 9mm, like again, a 22, you probably can survive, you can flee, go to the hospital, drive yourself to the hospital. A 9mm, the person carrying that wants to stop something from breathing, for sure. Okay, so this dude got shot with a 9mm handgun.
Were fired from a 9mm gun, killing 29-year-old Bryson Rogers. The violence stemming from a heated argument that played out Saturday night on busy Crockett Street in the West 7th Street Entertainment District. All while several people recorded the mayhem with their cell phones. The details in the murder warrant affidavit for 29-year-old Karlov Palmer Jr. outline a dispute over a relationship. The court document is
back to relationships. Black society only, we're killing each other. They're not married. It's probably no children is even involved. And
redacted, protecting the identity of witnesses. It notes Rogers and his roommate were out with their 2 female dates when Palmer confronted one person in the group to express that he did not like a relationship between 2 unnamed people. During the back and forth, Bryson made a movement like he was slapping someone, which made Karlov yell, "Come slap me."
The pump that came with, I'm guessing the guy is with a girl he used to date, maybe still currently date, maybe his baby mother, whatever, but he's in those situations where he has some type of relationship or had one with the woman that he's with currently. So he took it out on the guy, and they said he made it just like he gonna slap him, something like that, over the argument. He's like, "Yo, well, word, come slap me." So he went to hand dude his phone, like, "Yo, swear it with him, come slap me." And I guess the guy who did like this, he realized that he's a bitch. So he said, "Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm a punk." So he took it out, took his life. But these type of men is who ninja women date, who refuses that date them, and they just figure out what type of guy they are during the relationship. It's like the worst way to date. I don't know anything about you. You just charm me, okay? I'm gonna figure out about you as long as the relationship continues. Oh, you're abusive. Oh, you're narcissist. I mean, you could have known a lot of that stuff had you been patient the regular way. You could have known all that had you really tried to get to know the guy. Okay, you would have seen signs. You talk to family. You would have seen how he interact with his friends and family. You would have seen how they don't interact with him like that. Okay. This guy's a little off. None of his brothers, none of his cousins, none of his close friends really rock with him like that. They really don't invite him to places like that.
It goes on to say Karlov Palmer crossed the street and approached the group again. Bryson finally slipped off his slides, handed his phone to someone as if to agree to fight Karlov. As Bryson
Give me a second. I'll get some. Who's? Oh, my.
the person his phone.
Shot at him 5 times, it says. So he was trying to hand somebody his phone so he could square off with him.
Karlov shot at Bryson approximately 5 times. One brief argument with no other physical violence or weapons that police say led to murder.
So if there is something that we can do better, my promise is that I will push.
On March 4, 2022, officers responded to a call regarding an infant being left alone in a car.
Notified vehicle is unlocked, fire is running. Hey there. I want to try to make contact with the parent inside the arcade, but I don't want to leave the child here by himself. If he's in the arcade, he won't be able to see me parked out here because it's all tinted out. 10-4, not in distress. VMS was around, they can disregard. Hello.
Hey.
Is this your car?
Yeah, but my cousin was in here.
All right, give me a second. Just relax right here for a second. You have an ID on you?
Yes, I do.
Who's your?
Y'all trying to argue with me when I say, when I read the report that 80% of Ninja women are obese. I mean, this is just beyond. This is just ridiculous. Her stomach is bigger, hangs out further than her chest.
Huh?
Who's your
cousin?
Cousin.
Her name is I'm just so nervous, Brittany.
I can't think of a name.
Where's she at?
I don't know. I told her to stay in here with the baby.
Where could she have gone?
Huh?
Where could she have gone?
I don't know. She usually tell me if she going somewhere so I can stay out here with the baby.
She's supposed to be in there with you.
Yeah, this chick looks disturbed, like on that spectrum.
Too?
No, she's.
How long you been here?
Me? I just walked in here about 10-15 minutes ago.
I don't think it's been that. It's probably been longer than that. I've been here for a minute.
How long you been here?
Longer than that, probably about 10-15. So it
doesn't matter. You're either being honest or you're not.
Hey, well, probably about.
Somebody got this pregnant. Oh my god! Yo, dudes be really. Oh my god. Dudes need to buy a DVD or subscribe to OnlyFans or something. You are entertaining yourself with this. Yeah, there's not a lick in the world can make you believe that you're not looking at what you're looking at when you lay down with this. Like, I'm saying the only other thought you can have than the reality that you're dealing with this in the bed is probably a rhinoceros. I'm dead ass. The only way you can take your mind off, I'm actually doing this in real time, is I'm actually doing a rhinoceros. Like, yo, I'm wilding, yo. I'm sipping, I'm wilding, yo. I'm over here doing the rhinoceros. I'm wilding, bro. I mean, this is just, I mean, and I bet you the dude's skinny as hell. I got her pregnant. He ain't big.
Anything. At the most.
What is your friend or cousin that was supposed to be staying here with the baby?
Brandon.
What is it?
Brittany.
Brittany?
Yes.
What's her date of birth, you know?
She's actually my friend, but I call her my cousin. I don't know it.
Okay, do you know where she lives at?
I picked her up from off of Schumann.
What's her address?
I'm not sure.
What's your phone number?
My number?
Her phone number.
I don't have her number.
So how'd you
She
pick her
don't
up?
have a number. Because I called her for her house number.
What's her house number?
772. I don't know. She told me that she had to go pay her bills, so I don't know.
Pay her bills where?
Her cell phone bill.
Where though?
At Metro.
Where's Metro around here?
Where's Metro?
Yeah.
There was one down here, but I heard they closed, so I don't know if she went and...
Caught a plane and flew to New Jersey to pay her Metro bill.
All right, because in a minute I'm going to go on there and review the camera, see how long the kid's been in here. And you said your friend Brittany was supposed to be in the car and she disappeared. All right. I'm going to check the camera as well and see if there was even another female in here, all right?
Okay.
All right, because that's kind of child neglect, all right? It was running. It's running right now.
Who the hell actually said, yo? Oh my God. You're gonna get me flagged. Hi. Hi. Nosy nose. Nosy nose. Thank you. All right, hold on. Come, sit down right here. Right here. Go. All right. All right. As I was saying, this wild beast right here, I don't know. Dude. Like, you would like to say a crackhead, but I doubt that. Like, this is beyond, like, dude, like you down bad like that, my boy. Like, this is somebody who's normally, he's probably skinny, probably 6'2", dusty braids. He's either younger than 25 or he's older than 35. Okay. Somebody in between 25 and 35 will not go into this at all, no matter what. So she either got somebody really young or at least above 35. Like, I can profile like her baby daddy. And the dude probably had no kids before her, or about 10 before her. I'm telling you, no cap. I can profile these baby daddies that will go into her.
Public? Yes, I am.
So you're ultimately responsible for the child, right?
Yes.
So I don't give a shit if you had a friend there or not. Why would you leave your kids in an arcade game?
Because somebody else was with me, that's why. I don't care.
Just hang out. Just hang out. You're not going in the car right now.
Why not?
Because you're not.
Well, I need to.
All right. Lee, you're going to get the video? I got to talk to one of these ladies I call real quick. What's your mom? Do you have a mom that lives close by or anything?
She's at work, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to call Brittany real quick, the supposed person that was supposed to be sitting in the car, all right? See what she says, all right?
Okay.
Do you have a family member that can come here?
My mom, she's at work though.
Where's your mom work?
Oh, you know, my aunt. I can call my aunt.
Okay. This is child anybody besides DC.
All right.
I can call my aunt.
All right, just give me a second, all right?
Can I call my aunt?
We'll get on that. Just give us a second. When's the last time you fed and changed her?
Before I came here.
Okay. Hey, can you give me an address for Brittany? Can you look it up on your phone where you picked her up?
Now, he said, when the last time you fed and changed her? Now, who can guess what she's feeding this little girl? Just look at her, or whatever little boy, whatever she has. Come on. What you think that kid eat? M&M's, Skittles, Twinkies.
An address? I'm not sure what her address. I know it's right off of Schumer. It's right off of
I just need a back when you're done.
Yeah, diapers inside this car anywhere?
In the front seat.
her phone on.
No, diapers change water.
Are you able to get that for me?
What?
Try to give me an address for
I'm
Brittany.
not sure what her address is. It's off of Schumer.
Right. So look, this is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna read your Miranda rights, right? Because I'm gonna start questioning you. All right. You ever been arrested before?
I've been to the jailhouse. I never.
So you've been arrested? You never been arrested?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? I need a yes or no.
Yes.
Anything you say can or will be used against you. So what time did you get to here to the arcade?
Tell you the truth, about like, I say I came about 11, then I.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, about
Okay.
11:30.
Man, it's 1 o'clock now. I think it's 1 o'clock. Yeah. No, I don't. Let me stop guessing. She been there since 11 a.m. What time is it?
11 or 11:30?
11:30.
Okay.
And then I can't. Then I left and went that to go get. I left to go to the bank. Bank of America, so we check their cameras too. And then I came.
Man, did you at least have the car running? You got, you know what I mean? It look like it's nice weather out there. You got your little kid and infant. God damn.
Which bank did you go to?
Bank of America.
Bank of America. Which one was that one though?
Right there on 500.
You know around what time that was at?
I say about like 12:30.
Around 12:30?
12.
Did you go inside Bank of America?
I went to the ATM.
Through the ATM? What'd you go do there?
I got money out.
You went to get money out and then you came right back?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happened?
And that's it.
Okay. At any point in time did you pick up this so-called Brittany Collins?
Yes, I've been picked up before I came the first time.
Before you came the first time. And where was she at then?
She was at her house.
Okay. And you brought her here?
At her cousin's house. I picked up from my cousin's house. And we came here. And then I played a little bit. I left, went to the bank. And then I came back.
Okay, but so you brought her here the first time?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then the second time, was she still with you?
Yes, she was.
So you went to Bank of America.
Yes.
Brittany was still in the car. Okay.
Oh.
And then you went inside and played, and Brittany was supposed to be with the child?
Yes, she was with her the whole time. She was on this side.
Well, apparently there was nobody here, because it's empty, right? There's nobody here.
Well, because she gone.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where's Brittany? You can't give me a phone number. Everybody's got a phone number, a cell phone these
Did you
days.
call her cell phone?
I called the number you gave me.
Okay. What did you say?
It didn't answer. Nobody answered.
No.
Okay, and you don't have an address for her?
No, I don't.
Nothing. So you just know as Brittany Collins. Does she have a Facebook?
Let me see if I can find her. I don't even really have a Facebook.
Okay, does she have an Instagram, a Snapchat? I got to be able to identify her to verify your story because.
No, I don't have Facebook. I don't have an Instagram. I got a Snapchat, but I don't have my own Snapchat.
Okay. You don't have an address of where you picked her up from?
It was just off the Schumer. She gave me directions. That was it.
She called you? Let me see.
Yes.
Uh-oh. No, not the call.
I got it in there.
You go to your recent calls.
Wait, I'm trying to see.
Today. There's no calls from that number that you provided me. Okay.
No, because
you have,
she didn't call me from that number. That's why.
what number did she call you from? Because look, there's this number you called at 920.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I have a
At-
habit
hold
of
on.
just deleting numbers too.
Okay. Well,
That was her cousin
hold on.
number.
And then at 10:16 you called Nicole, and she called you. Then you called Nicole back at 10:37. You received a call at 11:21, and then you made 2 calls just right now. Where we're standing here to Tanya. So no, at the point in time, did you receive any other call
I
from any
told
other
you I
other
deleted
person?
numbers.
Why do you delete numbers? All these other numbers are here.
Oh my God. They're adding information that prosecutor. Be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll play it.
If it's not, that's her cousin number. Why would I keep her cousin number in the phone?
So you're telling me there was somebody in the car the whole time? That those cameras are going to show. You understand me?
Did you look at them?
No, we haven't because the owner's coming to get them. All right. If that's a story you want to tie yourself to, that's fine. That's on you, not on me. Okay. Trying to, like I said at the beginning, honesty is the best policy. You're sitting here lying to us. My phone? Yeah. I'm gonna lock it. All right. So, yes or no?
What?
That's your story?
Sorry. No.
What's your story then? Don't worry about it. Worry about me. What's your
I'm
story?
trying to see what y'all gonna do.
I'm talking to you. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If you sit here and lie to me, it's not going to go good. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, it wasn't nobody with me.
There was nobody with you.
No.
So you left the child here all by itself while you went in there and played in the arcade.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't trying to take too long. I was gonna leave, but obviously somebody called in on me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter exactly. You went in there to play an arcade game. You said you've been here since 11:30. Did you actually go to Bank of America?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you went to Bank of America?
Yeah, I got the receipt of it.
Let me see.
You wanna see it?
So you withdrew $320 at 12:08 hours, right? How long is the drive from Bank of America to here? It's maybe 5 minutes, right?
No, they closed that off.
Okay, so 10 minutes. Doesn't matter, right? 10, 15 minutes.
20
Okay, so at 12:08, you got back here at 12:20.
Okay. And what time it is now?
Well, it's 1:46. All right, so I got here. I'll look at the time. So the baby's been in there for over an hour.
Yeesh.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably about, yeah.
Probably. No, I know. All right.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, what y'all gonna do?
So this is what's probably going to happen. All right. DCF is going to come out here to pick up the child.
My mom is at work right now, and I can have her come get her.
Okay, so look, this is what's going to happen for right now. All right. I'm going to be brutally honest with you.
Yeah, let me get her.
That's up to DCF. That's not up to us. All right. So right now, you want to put your phone in your purse real quick for me?
Right, so I can put you in his handcuff.
Take your purse off for me.
Why can't I have my phone?
What's that?
Why can't I hold my phone?
Because as of right now, I need you to place your hands behind your back. You are being
That's what he
arrested,
said.
right?
How you gonna hold your phone in handcuffs?
Put them together. Turn them inwards,
Yeah.
just like that. All right. You might have to lean a little bit forward. Come on over here.
Why can I hold my phone?
I'll stay with her. You want to follow up on that?
I just want to check it. Is there anything in here that shouldn't be in here? Anything illegal, narcotics, drugs?
No, nothing about my money.
Nothing but your money.
$20.
I'll just take it up there.
Yeah, count it real quick.
What's your? I'll put that with it.
So about $20. What type of gambling was she doing? What's this slot machine?
Hey, do you have any formula in the car? What's that?
It's at my house.
No, it's all. Everything's at our house besides what's in the car.
What kind of formula she use?
Wait, so she didn't even bring the damn food to feed her? Yeah. That chick on the syndrome, but some dusty ninja said, you know what? Easy money. I need that. It's a late night yak. Late night yak. That holy water. I'm gonna get that.
Infamil, which one? The purple one or the regular orange one? It doesn't matter. Okay, she doesn't. She's not allergic to anything. Her bottle's in the car. Well, it's all now. The one right goes back.
I'm gonna get her up here. Right?
I'm gonna get somebody to bring some formula. I'm gonna get somebody to bring some formula.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't watch that one yet.
Niggas ain't gun. You niggas shooting at bricks. You niggas shooting at bricks. I'm just saying though.
So now this one of those dusty dudes in the city, in the black community that needs to be stopped and frisked. This guy Red.
Nigga, play it. Nigga.
So a dusty ninja like him just reminds you how dangerous black society is. So he's out there. You see, you can't even identify this guy, and he out there just talking trash. Nobody can hear him like that. But this is enough for first world country ninjas to look out their window and see a guy who they don't really recognize. And that's enough for he's not a threat right now. He's not waving a firearm or threatening anybody, threatening their territory. But the simple fact they don't know this guy, that's enough for them to come out their window and attempt a homicide.
Doing all that punching. Niggas ain't gun.
So dude out there playing with his life, which is, I mean, he's playing with his life because this is how dangerous ninjas are in America, in Black America. All right, so who's the next? So that's Memphis, by the way. This is my evidence on why we need another crime bill and a large major police presence. Because we are a terrorist to ourselves. But people want to do podcasts and point the finger to music, find all these other elements. Oh, it's this, it's that, it's video games. No, man, it's single parent households. That is what help contributes to these mindless murderers, criminals.
2695 the radio. Yeah, 2695. Hold me here out at 1275 Carolina.
Notice the cities and states. You're gonna see Memphis, Atlanta, Texas, Dallas, Texas, or just the states. You're gonna see Tennessee, Georgia, all these places where you're allowed to practice your Second Amendment rights. So maybe there need to be a condition to that. Maybe everywhere but Black society can you carry arms.
I'm on a yellow Penske truck. It's 80.
Because states where you're allowed to carry arms, they can't even do stop and frisk on like these criminals because they can illegally, unless they can prove they have a criminal background, like they can legally carry. Like what they're gonna do? Run serial numbers on a gun and see if they're on sold? Not how long that's gonna take.
3 out of Polk County.
You're about 1275 Caroline.
Hey, firm.
Okay, what's your sign on?
2695 would be 6385. It's unoccupied.
It's a call 19.
Hey, firm. Out of Paulding County, I believe.
We had to call it Caroline.
No, nobody got in it. And then the thing is I think I spooked him when I came. It's a salmon hoodie, black male on Caroline Street. He's in the plaza. There's 3 black males when I was pulling in. Ain't nobody with. No, I ain't got eyes.
Again, this behavior it's not like it's not like we oppose this behavior in Black society. So we're like, hey man, wow, we got to do better. No, like this is highly tolerated in Black society, and then we expect during Jim Crow, we expected the quote unquote good whites to hold accountable the quote unquote bad racist whites. Now it's our turn. Same thing, we're just acting like it doesn't exist. And just like in the 50s, 30s, 20s, 40s, they didn't tell on or out the racist ones that was into like racial violence and attacks. They didn't out them. Well, we got a no snitching clause too. So whites had a no snitching clause during their reign of crime and terror during segregation. Well, blacks say, you know what? Now that we are the new terrorists, the new domestic terrorists amongst black people only, we're not going to snitch either.
Because I don't want them to come back to the vehicle. Because they left stuff all in the vehicle.
609 to a Brian.
Like father, like son, white supremacy is your daddy.
It's going to be that guy right across the street at the Wells Fargo. Go to the right, you should see him right across the street. That salmon tracksuit. They'll be up on your left if you turn. Wells Fargo.
What's good, Chief?
What's
up? Got ID on you?
No, I don't. I only got my wallet on me.
That's nothing. Negroes love their phone, yo. In all these arrests, you heard the obese lady, loving my phone. Like, yo, it's something up with Negroes and their damn phone, man. I ain't got my wallet, I ain't got my car keys, I ain't got nothing, but I got this damn phone. Negroes in that damn phone, man. They're just amazing. This damn phone with Negroes. Look, he got his in his hand.
Check this out. You just came from over there when you driving a vehicle?
What vehicle? Yeah, his phone. Like, we don't put that phone down for SHIT. Yeah, when we get arrested, yeah, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I'm gonna show you. The first thing they ask for is my phone. They don't ask about, like, they about to do 10 years. And they are worried about their phone that fell on the ground, is probably cracked. You know they ain't worth it, man. And they got no cases.
Pesky trouble.
Yeah, I'm trying to get me some food right now.
Your favorite? Put your hand behind your back, bro.
What's going on?
Just continue. That question's for you, that's it. That's it, just questions. You understand the team not arrested, right?
Moreland and Kirkwood. Georgia is going to be Charlie Yankee. Robert 3207. A white Nissan Roll.
Yeah, I ain't really see this one. His search warrant was secure, brother. Oh yeah, I did see this one. He had his cigarettes. Okay. But these guys had the cigarette.
Y'all gonna be here for days.
Yes. Multiple boxes of cigarettes, face masks, and fair bull cutters.
Who is?
Damn. Yeah, how many cartons of cigarettes? 1,400 cartons of cigarettes. And he out here playing around, going to get something to eat. Like everything's all good. Wow. Yeah, bro, you wild for that. Do you know what city? Look, city of Atlanta. I told you. And guess who's in the Security Ninjas? You see it's flooded, YSL, all type of stuff going on here.
Hey, twin. What up, bro? Let me holler at you, bro.
Now, this is the second guy who should have died. Remember the baby mama from hell, the dusty baby mama from hell, took out her gun at a school sighting on the grounds of a school, and the cop just tackled her. He could have blew her head off, but he just tackled her. Well, this is going to be another example of a guy who has a gun. He's going to reveal it, even draw it, and the officer still doesn't kill him. The officers plead with him, like, yo, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. The officer did not want to kill this dude. The officer had like 20 chances to blow this guy's head off, and he should have, man. Guys like this will have a second chance to be violent in society, and he's most likely going to kill somebody.
So 91D 1981, J Boone. What y'all got going on over here, bro? Huh?
I just came from the
What you said?
I just came from
I can't hear you, bro. What you said?
I just came from out the stain.
Oh, they your people?
I just came up.
Why they walking up on me like that, bro? You don't know them? Take your hand out your pocket. What you got going on, bro? What's in your pocket?
3112, what's the full the type of phone?
What else in your pocket? 39 Coke. Ain't nothing else in your pocket, bro? Where you going?
You knew that's gonna happen, right? I'm telling you, this is all that's in ninja society. This police officer, now, this dude is hot as wall. This officer got all this uniform. He looks like he's a little size, so the dude should really be gone. Police officers on all fours. This guy should be gone. Hold on. This officer was on all fours. This dude should be home at his couch, chilling, watching the game. Look at that distance from the dude to the criminal to the police officer.
Right, there's gonna be a black man. Right, short shirt, black pants.
And he gotta talk while running. The dude, he's right here. Be honest, that police officer sound like he just want to stop running and give up.
Stop!
So this dude looks about 22 years or younger and could not out. So he's basically in his prime. Not his prime, but in his best youth age, bro. Nothing hurts. He could fall, get up, stars, hill in 2 days. He was supposed to run laps around his police officer. This dude, because they smoke and drink all day and use drugs and pills, this dude collapsed. The officer is out of breath and caught up to this fool. Now listen.
Put your hand behind your back.
Now you see he has a stun gun in his right hand. That means the officer's left-handed, so his service pistol is in his left hip somewhere.
Put your hand behind your back, bro. Put your hand behind your back.
You need a location. 30. I'm not sure what it is.
Radio, we behind the church. Got more resistance. Hey, bro, come on. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Okay, so after a brief pursuit, the officer attempts to detain the suspect and ultimately realizes he is armed. So he's saying, don't do that, don't do that.
Don't do this, bro. Don't do this.
2 minutes
Oh, man. Please don't do this, bro. Don't do this, bro. Don't let it go, brother.
Now, he's gripping the gun, and the officer is saying, hey, don't do that, man. Please don't do this. The officer does not want to kill this dude. And this dude ignore, and keep in mind, this dude is just like, he's like maybe 4 or 5 years removed from high school. Assuming he graduated, which we know he did. But I'm just saying, like, had he graduated, he'll be like 5 years removed, 4 or 5 years removed from high school. So I'm giving it a benefit of the doubt. He's like 22 years old. I really doubt that, but I'm gonna give him that. Okay.
On the radio, get over here. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this, please, bro. Don't do this. Don't do this, bro. It's not worth it.
That's not the
Tell you it's not worth it.
That's the police officer talking. Please don't do this. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, I watched this the first time. I just couldn't believe it was a police officer doing that. I thought it was the suspect pleading like, "Don't arrest him. Don't do this. It ain't worth it, man." But it's the officer pleading with this guy's life. Like, dude, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. He's trying to save this dude's life. But you guys, oh my God, I want to say something. You blackologist, you'll say all police officers are bad, absolute statement. You don't even want to show the black officers from the non-black officers. This dude is black. Now, a non-black officer would have probably blew his head off, and he should have blew his head off. But he's compassionate. He's more compassionate because he believes this dude deserves a second chance. I don't. I believe this guy's going to kill somebody in the next 5 years, assuming he's back on the streets. He got a gun on him now, and he's fighting with a police officer with the gun. So if he got no respect for a police officer who can legally shoot you, he got no respect for anybody in the city. Zero. You got to put this. This is a Dr. Umar subject. You got to put this boy down for good.
Tell you it's not worth it, bro. Just talk to me, bro. I'm telling you. Please. Bro, yo, we fighting over a gun.
Stop on my radio. He said, "Yo, we're fighting over a gun. Listen."
Please. Bro, yo, we fighting over a gun.
He said we're fighting over a gun. No.
Stop, bro. Stop. Oh, shit!
So a round was discharged, fighting with this guy with this damn gun. Now, come on. He should have got his head blown off by this time. The officer still doesn't shoot him.
Stop, bro, stop! Stop!
This officer should have been fired for not using his surface weapon correctly. He had a legal, what they call a good kill. He had a good kill. And he decided not to do it, which was a bad decision. This little dude's gonna kill somebody. This is officer's fault. He should not be living after this encounter.
Radio, shots fired!
I'm copy shots fired.
Put it down! Stop!
Are you in
Stop,
traffic?
please, bro. Stop.
Where are you? What's
Let it
your
go.
location?
Let it go.
What is your location?
Let it go, bro. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. He said, let the gun go.
3112.
This little no good dude wants to die that bad. Like these guys, you get to their psyche, these guys' lives to themselves are meaningless. You'll see this happen countless of times, but the guy's like, "Man, I don't give a damn about living. You know, what's the meaning what's the meaning of life? Like he don't understand that he was never taught by his baby mama, by his mama, single parent mama, the meaning of life. He was giving everything to him. He had to work hard for anything growing up. Mama bought him Jordans. Like this dude had a pair of Jordans at 6 months. 6 months old, he had a pair of Jordans as a toddler. How do you single parent moms do? He had to work for nothing in his life. Nothing. Ain't mow the yard, ain't do none of that shit. So he don't understand the meaning of life. But man, kill me, man. So what?
Go, let it go. Let it go, bro. Let it go.
If I'm this dude, dad, and I've been out of his life this long, and I seen his body cam footage, man, I'm coming back in his life not to teach him better. I'm coming back in his life to put life insurance on this nigga. I'm like, okay, he ain't gonna be living long. I'm gonna put $1 million lawsuit, a life insurance policy on this dude's life right now. I'm gonna act like I'm cool with him. I'm gonna put that and get his information, get his real name, whatever she named him. I'm gonna put that life insurance policy on this guy and disappear again, and wait to collect.
So, what's your location?
Let it go. Let it go.
Because he should have been out of there right then and there.
Not stop. You still have the camera up.
So he got the gun.
Stop.
We see. Radio Raven 3112. What is your updated location?
This officer had so many chances to kill this boy and decided not to. But y'all want to try to convince us how bad police officers are. Get the hell out of here. We need a large police presence like this where to stop these crimes of violence before they happen. Hey, I'm just now seeing the comments. I couldn't see no comments earlier. Something said to refresh my browser. All right, so the curses, coffee break, shenanigans, yeah, we trust. All right, so these MF can procreate and I can't just have one. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. See, now if you were irresponsible like these ninja women, you would have had one, but this is what your one would have turned out, right? Your one would have turned out to be something like him had you been irresponsible like some of these careless women are. So, man, sometimes it's like, sheesh, is the grass greener? Like, really? Because I could have a Ray Ray. I could have my one and get this Ray Ray, and then this is your one being featured on somebody's live in the worst light possible. Yeah, man, we need let the peace force in America be enlarged. Yeah, man, we really need a large IBM says, why are these videos from Black Americans white commit crime? Hey, no. Okay. So this is why I did this video. For this comment right here. Let me highlight this comment. I have to. This is why a video like this is done. Remember I said like there's an elephant in the room that should not be an elephant in the room. This dude said white crimes. Let's highlight this. Can I make this bigger? I'm just gonna make this bigger. Pause. And I actually pause it. Shoot. Okay, let me go back. I'm being greedy. Okay, here we are. Okay, let me highlight this comment. I have to. Matter of fact, I should screenshot it. Okay. Why are all he said all these videos? I mean, what all videos you're talking about? Most of my videos are on Divergent Birth. So what all videos are you talking about? In fact, I'm not gonna screenshot it. I'm just gonna highlight it. Let me get my annotate features on the. So comments like this is why all of this crime and violence in Black society goes unaddressed, unresolved. Comments like that. All right, so check this out. He said, why are all these videos on Black Americans? Whites commit insane crimes too. Okay, I don't know how long you've been tuning in, but this is not about Nick Cannon's world crimes in America. This is about crimes that target innocent Black people. White crimes doesn't compare to Black crimes when we're talking about targeting Black or ninja Americans. Okay? Okay. So everything I'm showing you is crimes done in ninja America. This is an epidemic. We need a crime bill to stop us from committing crimes on each other. Okay, now, what you gotta do is show that there are as much videos of white people committing crimes on ninjas as much as I got as ninjas commit crimes on ninjas. Okay, I'm not even done yet. I got old, well, I restarted my computer, so I lost a lot of my stuff. I wasn't thinking to save my bookmarks. All right. So IBM, when do we have the right to show videos on Black Americans? Do we ever show them? See, this is that there's a time and a place, but there's never a time and a place. Like 40 years go past, and we still not talking about it. 80 years go past, we're still not talking about it. So this is what I'm talking about. Some of these people call you guys urban apologists. So we can never talk about the elephant in the room. We can never talk about, oh yeah, I get it. Let's just stick to conspiracy theories. Let's talk about white people crimes. Let's talk about the Bilderbergers. Let's talk about Margaret Sanger. Let's talk about dead people. So he wants to talk about dead people. People have been dead for like 50 years, 60 years. He wants to talk about. Okay, he wants to talk about the Bilderbergers and these conspiracy theories. When I just could show you, hey man, look what's going on in Black society. I just showed a video of a Black man gunning down another Black man in his home. Okay, so the person whose home it is got gunned down by a guy he barely knew. It was somebody else guess. You want to know why he got gunned down? Because he told the guy to get out of his house. You spit in my kitchen sink. That's disgusting. Get out of my house. And the guy gunned him down. I don't see that happening with white people. I don't see white people being invited into a Black person's house and then being asked to leave, and he turns around and just guns them down. Okay, I don't recall Black people dating a Black woman who was previously dating a white guy, and the white guy pulled up to the Black guy and Black woman and said, hey man, I should slap you. And the Black guy said, why? Because I'm with her now? Yeah, she don't deserve you. Okay, well, I slap. Well, come slap me then, white guy. And the white guy pulls out a 9mm and shoots him in a busy business block. FBG'd up, going shopping in a nice, affluent town, city shopping area in Chicago. And he gets gunned down in broad daylight. I don't see white people doing that to Black people. Okay, I don't see white people saying, you know what? It's FBG Duck. Let's gun him down in front of all of these people in broad daylight. We're not going to hide it. And we're going to go back and brag about it on social media. I don't see these are called senseless crimes, senseless murders, senseless violence. When you're doing senseless stuff, that needs to be addressed over things that make a little sense. But I don't expect 60-year-old black men to understand it. Okay? You have to stop senseless crimes first because they are the most unpredictable. They have little to no motive. They can happen anywhere, anytime. You got to stop those first. What about, what else did I show? Okay, so a lot of these crimes, they stem from single parent homes. I think nobody really argued that. The problem is, how do you stop single parent homes? You don't know. So when you don't know how to stop something, like, you know, when you have internal bleeding, and when you can't stop it, what usually happens to the person? They die. When you can't find the source of cause, things go bad from there. So when you can't find the source cause for single parent homes, you can't stop the bleeding. So therefore, you have to deal with the symptoms that come from that. And a symptom that comes from that is these senseless crimes. So the Band-Aid for these senseless crimes are public shame, what I'm doing, possibly, but definitely law and order. So when you have 60-year-old black men who are unrealistic and wants to go to conspiracy theory, then none of this stuff is addressed and it just gets worse and worse and worse. I pointed out earlier that usually people die, you know, from a girl. That's not considered senseless. It makes a little sense. Hey, that's your girl, and I'm dating her, and we fought over her, and I killed you. That's a terrible way to. It's terrible. Then you have like gambling, right? People die at gambling halls, rolling dice, or you know, gambling in a black neighborhood. People die that way. Okay. Then you have, which is not called senseless. That makes little sense. And then you have gang affairs, right? Street affairs, which makes sense because they're warring at each other. Okay. Senseless crimes is me telling you, hey, don't spit my kitchen sink, yo, get out, and you blow my head off. This is now what's happening in black society. Okay, so that's out the way. Let's continue. But I'm so glad you made that comment because that's the reason for this video. We're brainwashed to believe by our own, to believe to don't address no black causes. No, I'm sorry, no black problems. Okay, that's what we're taught. Indirectly, we're taught just blame everybody else for what we're doing to ourselves. That's why I'm so glad we see that comment. That's what that is. That is literally said, turn the black eye, turn a blind eye to what we do. And that's my point. I made a comparison to the he's talking about whites. Well, IBM, I made a comparison to whites that was doing segregation, the height of segregation, the 20s, 30s, 40s. I said those whites who were not necessarily racial discriminating or causing violent attacks to black folks, racially based, vandalizing, those whites who did none of that, they still turned, they did what you did though. They turned a blind eye to it. So we, black society as a whole, said, hey man, you just as responsible because you didn't address it. You did not point it out. You did not do what Unbiased Sports is doing right now. You act like it didn't exist or it wasn't impactful enough to even address. But black folks during the civil rights era and a little afterwards, after that, we pointed these things out. We said, hey man, yeah, you probably ain't do it. Yeah, your grandparent ain't do it. But they said nothing about it. They didn't address it. They didn't oppose it. It didn't, highlight these things that need to be fixed. And we said they were bad too because of that. So we got indigenous black men saying everything we blame white folks for, we should behave the same way. In other words, I pointed out that white folks during segregation, you could say they had no snitching rule. Like, hey, don't snitch on other whites who does these horrendous crimes towards black people, physically or financially or educationally. Shut up, none of your business. Stay out of the way. So they had a no snitching clause. But black folks today would say they should have snitched. And even now, we're saying white folks should snitch on the white supremacist suspect for crimes they done or crimes they plan to do. But now, all the energy changed when it comes to us. So now we have a no snitching clause amongst ourselves. And don't forget, the target is always black folks. So whether it's segregation or whether it's integration, right? But now we're doing it. Doesn't matter. The target's still black folks. It went from the suspects were white people for sure. Now the suspects are blacks, as we're seeing. But the no snitching rule is still there. Do not snitch on people who harm black people. All right, let's get back. But I'm so glad that a 60-year-old was able to say that, because now it gave me an opportunity to point that out. He was my case study. Okay. You can even pin it on the screen. I don't know how you do that. You know what? Yeah, how do you do that? Let me see how to do that. I didn't think of that. Thank you. I always wanted to do that. I just keep getting to do that. Okay, let me see. There we go. There we go. This ain't about white crimes versus black crimes. Like, why would anybody really care about crimes that don't affect them directly? Like, if white folks committing, white folks, I showed them drunk driving, DUI. I showed them teachers drunk at school. I showed those videos. I showed, look, aren't I covering the Oxford school shooting? Didn't I show how the mom got charged with involuntary manslaughter for her negligent actions that caused her son to shoot up the school? Wasn't I just talking about that earlier? How he went from a 22 caliber pistol to a 9mm. I was talking about that earlier. See, but when you just say when your name is disingenuous black man, you are the sideshow. You are the entertainment. So I gotta entertain you because you are the entertainment now. Then I'm gonna go back serious because it's all facts. Okay, so I cover those things now, but you are in this black utopia world where you think black folks are really Wakanda. How we just do nothing wrong. We're innocent. We're kings and queens, and we're the first to civilization. The white man is from Yaku's grabbed the devil. This is what you believe. Evolution is trash. It's all about creationism, and we were created like black men were created how you see us now today. We never evolved into a species. We always were who we are now. Afros, braids, bonquishas, Ray. This was always us at the beginning of time in Black Egypt. Right? And white folks came as a mutation after us, after we were evolved as human beings. No, after we were created the way we are today, somehow white folks mutated into what they became to be today. Because y'all don't believe the thought that black folks were somewhere and lack of melanin, lack of sun, lack of certain things, and lighter skin. Yeah, I don't believe that. Yeah, I believe in Yaku's theory. Yaku conspiracy theories. All right, so I pinned it. Let's go. I had to address that because it was you sent me a Facebook. I'll check it out right now. So I had to address that because sometimes we need the entertainment. Yes. What do you want? Let me press play. Oh, yeah, the body camera went out. Now, this guy should have been dead. Okay, let me catch up on the comments. Yeah, right, all right. Man, sources for man, Captain Christian Israel's in the building. They win Kings and Queens. Nah. We're crack dealers, and crack sellers, and crack users. That's what we are. Molly abusers, and marijuana abusers, and alcohol abusers. That's what we are. And we're definitely we ain't kings and queens, but we're definitely baby daddies and baby mamas. Okay, we're definitely that. That's what we are. And if we were the original Black Egyptians, then we were the original. Then we were baby daddies and baby mamas there. Yeah, if y'all show me Egyptians having long marriages, then kiss that thought goodbye that we were them. Okay, we are the kings and queens of baby daddies and baby mamas. So show me Egyptian kings. What's the homosexual looking one? That guy, Imhotep. He was single. All right, maybe we were that. But any Egyptian king with a long-lasting wife, that was not us. All right. Let's move on to the next one. This is what Black folks like him. It's not just him, but this is what most Black people, or at least half, would feel. They would feel like him. Don't show this. Show that we're kings and queens. Show Jay-Z. Show Oprah. Show that we're billionaire. We're back in Atlanta. So, because violence and crime is so rampant in Black society, the fact that you don't see a large police presence, that alone can be like some type of theory. Like, hey, man, is this condoned? Is this behavior condoned? And, like, is it like something that you're directing, funneling kids to like go? Like, hey, man, you can sell drugs, you can trap, you can do all this stuff. Right? Nobody gonna arrest you. So trap king, trap queen ideas is plausible because we're not gonna be trying to arrest you. Okay, hold on 1 second.
I'll go get him.
Now, why y'all chasing that innocent man? Y'all know he ain't got no gun on him illegally. Y'all know he ain't selling drugs out there. Y'all know he just doing security. He got his own security agent, and he just making sure nothing illegal is going on. Okay, and he took off because he's chasing the same suspect you're chasing. He don't believe you're chasing after him. He believes you're following his lead. He ran after somebody that he believes is doing something possibly criminal, and he believes the officer running behind him is assisting him. That's all.
He got 69 gun in his pocket, bro.
Of course he got a gun. He's security. He got his own security agent. He ain't doing nothing criminal. Come on. Black folks are kings and queens. You don't stoop to that level.
You were getting physically detained at this point. You was good till you pulled that gun out your pocket and threw it. Now stand on up. We're gonna find that gun, big dog. Get on up. Where you tossed that gun at in them bushes?
What bush? What gun?
Bro, you know you had that gun in that right pocket. Come on. Come on, bro.
I ain't got no gun. Come on, mama, I ain't got no gun.
Hey, Sarge, I found it.
Nice, where?
It's in the middle of the parking lot. I guess everybody drove right past it.
Target parking lot or the dump parking lot?
The dump parking lot.
Beautiful. You hear that, Ward? Would you thank them for coming out and cook for them? Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell them as soon as we pull in the parking lot. Copy that. Great find, sir. We never check the middle. We can check the bushes.
Yeah, he looks like he probably just threw it out of his pants pocket when he was running through the parking lot. I didn't see it because I came around the back of the Quick Trip. I didn't come around the other side.
Copy that. Check that gun out. Check that young gentleman's history.
Hey, friend.
Nobody wins when the family feels. Let me hop in that car, man. Let me hop in that V, man.
That's where y'all can stop the interview at.
Alright, man. What's up?
There you go.
Now y'all see how much support this dude has coming out of, I guess, jail or whatever, the court. Yeah, y'all would think this dude was a activist in the hood, some type of unbiased sports type figure, right? Look how much. Yo, do y'all know what this dude charged with? Y'all know what this dude charged with? And do y'all even know why he's coming home? Like, people act like this is like this is OJ somebody. Watch this. Look at all the support he just had. I got to run that back, Turbo. Look at this. A whole bunch of thoughts behind, a bunch of single baby mamas. All these women behind him. Look at all this. Look at all this ninja woman support behind this guy. Wait till you see what he's charged with, and why did he get off? And they're all supporting this dude like he's like to act like this guy was what's my man name? God damn, I got a brain. Dr. King. They're like this is Dr. King when he got arrested and he's being let out. A little young ninja in the making.
Let me hop in that car, man. Let me hop in that V, man.
Look how so much support this dude is. I don't give a damn what you are to me. I don't give a damn. Uncle, brother, cousin. If you got charged with, he got charged with. I ain't there when you get out. Nigga, I see what I see. I'm not there. I don't support that. This is black society. Like he didn't get charged with an offense against somebody non-black. He got charged with something horrendous. Black people. All right. And look at the support he has mainly by women who claim they hate these type of guys. These are the same women who have this guy's a baby daddy and act like they hate these type of guys. And all of the support are from the women who claim they hate his type. A deadbeat.
Stop the interview at.
Yellow flag.
All right, man.
Put your head down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hey.
That's right. 3 people are dead and 4 others injured after a
Triple homicide. This dude got charged with participating in a triple homicide. Okay, and he got let home, and it's not because he's not the guy. Like nobody believes he's not the guy.
shooting. It happened at a Boys and Girls Club in New York. This is brand new video from the scene. Officers say that someone drove.
So a total of 7 people were shot in a drive-by shooting. This is what he's charged with. This is in charge of connection with. He's part of the people who got arrested and 3 people getting killed, 4 people getting shot in a drive-by shooting. Guess where?
By and shot out of a car. They say a large crowd has been gathering overnight near the scene. Police are searching for the suspect this morning.
In the corner.
Yeah, this like he's somebody shot.
And all that something I heard boom. Then I fell in that grass. Just trying to go to the store.
I don't know who this woman is to him and what she got on, but whatever.
Couldn't make it, so.
They told me it was 1 gunshot. That was the one to the arm. When I got to the 6th floor, it was 2 gunshots, 1 in the back.
The Boys and Girls Club. Black Shell is accused of using an AK-47 in that shooting.
AK-47. This dude at a Boys and Girls Club, a basketball game had just let out. This predator, this super predator, was riding around, spinning back and forth to find out, to see who he did not like, and he was going to spray the crowd what he did. But his mind leading up to this, I'm going to spray the crowd to get to who I got to get to. I got an AK-47. I shot 7 people. I could have killed 7 people. I could have killed 20 people. Okay? But I'm going to kill as many people. But this ain't a mass shooting. But I'm going to kill as many people as possible to get to the guy who I want to get to, because I'm too afraid to walk up on him and take him out that way. I'm too afraid to. I'm gonna be a coward and take an AK-47 gun and shoot the crowd over and over and over until I get that guy.
Not too far from where he was shot, family and friends gathered to remember 24-year-old Jalen Everett.
The boy could dance his butt off, you know what I mean? You know, he was an artist, he was a rapper, you know? He was just a human. That's all I
She couldn't say nothing good about him.
say. He was a human being.
Everett was shot near Dewey Avenue Saturday night. He later died at the hospital. Everett was one of three that...
So the guy who she's, okay, let me go back, because I ain't think I good due diligence. Okay, so the guy who y'all seen get out of the courtroom or jail, whatever, with all that female ninja woman support, he was gunned down. And look at the best they could say about this guy.
Not too far from where he was shot, family and friends gathered to remember
He got shot dead. Of course, he got shot dead. But look.
24-year-old Jalen Everett.
The boy could dance his...
Okay, so now she said the boy, now this is the guy who got let go of these charges, acquitted, whatever. So he's coming home. He just got shot down cold blood, his damn self, as retaliation, some believe. But listen to the comments of character that they have in this guy. He could dance good. Ain't like he's a good guy. He went to church, he worked, he had these kids, he's a good father. Look at the good qualities that she got for this thug.
Family and friends gathered to remember 24-year-old Jalen Everett.
The boy...
24 years old, listen.
Dance his butt off, you know what I mean?
He could dance his butt off.
You know, he was an artist, he was a rapper.
He was an artist, he was a rapper. So he could dance his butt off, he was a rapper. What else is good about him? Now, no, you know, you say rapper, nothing good come out of that. All right, what else?
You know, he was just a human. That's all I could say. He was a human being.
All she can say, enough said. She couldn't get to do any good qualities. He could dance good, he was a rapper, and he's just a human being. He's not a good human being. He's not a taxpaying, he's just a human being. That's the best she can come up with this guy. She couldn't say nothing good about this guy.
Everett was shot near Dewey Avenue Saturday night. He later died at the hospital. Everett was one of three that stood trial for the murders of Raquan Manigault, Jonah Barley, and Johnny J.R. Johnson.
The man murdered on East Avenue over the weekend was one of the suspects acquitted in the triple murder outside the Boys and Girls Club.
So this guy thought things were sweet. He got acquitted from a triple homicide. He's a rapper, so I'm sure he rapped about it. He found his music. He probably bragged about how he got off. Well, brother, people ain't like that. So people actually pulled up on you and got you out of there too.
Just a decade ago.
Check this out, family. Imagine leaving your...
Okay, so now when he got acquitted, it wasn't because he wasn't the guy. He got acquitted because of technicalities. Like something happened in the case where the judge did not allow certain evidence in. He kicked some evidence out, and I think bad police work by the department. But he was the guy. Like he was the shooter. Okay, and so it wasn't like he got acquitted. So he had that much female support as being the right guy to be charged for the murder of 3 people with 7 people and 4 people shot, 7 total. He was the right guy. And he had all that female support regardless. And this is why I put that post up there. Hey, let's forget about that. Let's focus on white crime. Well, brother, white crime ain't doing this to black society. So no, I'm gonna stick with there's no YSL, there's no white YSL RICO charge in black society. How about all the conspiracy theory charge in New York with these young drillers? Those ain't white drillers killing black society. Those straight bullets coming from those guns, they're not hitting white people, they're hitting black people.
Local basketball game with your kids at a local Boys and Girls Club. And when you and several others attending the game leave out the rec center front door, suddenly a man hanging out the car come racing down the street. Out the window is a firearm with his hands, an AK to be specific. He let off dozens of rounds, striking more than 7 people, leaving 3 deceased on the scene. And at this point, all hell break loose, and all family members not the same. If the Justice Department can't get it done, a lot of people will get it done themselves. Here's the thing, family. Apparently, the law couldn't come through on convicting 2 of the 3 victims allegedly involved. And it wasn't evidence, it was based on technicality. Then, some loved ones decided to take matters in their own hands.
So it wasn't like there was a lack of evidence. It was technicality how he got off. And so they're like, nah, we ain't doing that. You supposed to be locked up with everybody else. So it's 3 guys charged, two were convicted. When it got to him, a technicality set him free. And somebody took that in their own hands and got him out of there. Let me see some art. Let me see some comments.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Another rapper. Oh my God. Who you thought blocked you? They do everything we do. Yeah.
We ain't even got time to explain it right now.
Yeah, that song was trash. But all of his music was talking about what they're gonna do to somebody else. They're gonna kill ops. So anyway, it turned out he killed his own friend. So the dude in the same videos where it's showing flashing guns and money, where they're killing all their ops. Okay, it turned out, and in real life, that's his boy. In real life, he paid his boy a feature. It's his boy. So his boy should already felt it was odd. Why is my boy paying me $7 grand for a feature? It's my boy. He just get on it. Okay, I mean, but dudes be so bloodthirsty for money that he can sense that. So it turned out, Buddy paid him $7 grand for a feature. He did the song. They got in the car. He pulled the gun out. Like, give me that damn money back, bro. I just want to get you in the car with me. He shot him a couple times. Bang, 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 bang. He hopped out the car, went to the driver's side or passenger side, wherever he was at. I think driver's side. He got out, went to driver's side, hit him from the outside. But he's already dead. Boom, shot him. To act like somebody ran up on the car and shot him. I mean, I don't know where they get these movie things. They disrespect trajectory, forensics, ballistics. They disrespect all that. You know, we're just gonna tell this story, and the officer's gonna buy it, and I'm gonna get away. Nobody ever thought about killing somebody like this, so I'm gonna get away with it. This is some of their logic.
To fail. Fam, to the right of the screen is BSG Lil M. And to the left of the screen is a rapper that go by the name of 84 Rello B. They real close friends, fam. And from the outside looking in, you can't catch one without the other. Even on their music, it seemed they dropped music together, dating back since 3 years ago. Less than 2 weeks ago, they put out a song called Bop 'Em, which is a spinoff to their opposition song, even using the same instrumental of a man who's no longer living, which we'll later discuss. He had an eyewitness at the scene who gave a statement to authorities before he gave his. Like they say, whether you did or didn't do it, it's best you keep your mouth closed until you have your attorney. As you see on the upper right hand corner, March 1st, 2024, this indictment was filed. Darrell Taylor, aka 84 Rello B, was held on no bond after he was charged with 3 felonies: 2nd degree M, 1st degree robbery, and armed criminal action. Fam, and keep in mind, Darrell only 18 years old. According to Ferguson police,
this dude is barely, if he graduated from high school, he's barely out of high school. Robbery, murder, like over somebody's son. He has a baby mother. He does not have a father in his life. Okay, 18 years old. This is how he's going to go out.
officers were called for a shooting at around 8:30 p.m. in the 300 block of South Harvey Avenue. At the scene, police found the victim, identified in court documents by the initials MT, who we now know as BSM Lil M.
No. I read your comment. No. Let's no. You can't blame entertainment, okay? Because this is all exposed on how rap started. Rap started with the rah-rah. Okay, Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow. Okay, it's widely known. He told the story. Blow was cocaine. That's why he got his name. Okay, so Bambaataa, African Bambaataa had the space suits and they was having fun with the psych-funkadelic thing. And guess what? They said Run DMC did not want to go that route. They took on the dope boy personas. They got the gold chains, the Kangos, the Adidas. They took on the dope. So the dope boy image was well in tune with rap before these record labels, this and that person. So you cannot blame nobody. Okay, this has always been part of Black society. Okay, these dope boys and this criminal element. And when you become a rapper and you're in, and they said a lot of the guys, a lot of rappers were street runners for like the dope boys. I mean, they didn't sell drugs, but they went and got the soda, the store to get the cigarettes, whatever. So they were like highly influenced. Like they really looked at these drug dealers as role models. So even LL Cool J, the Rope, like they took on a dope boy persona. So this whole thought process of entertainment spawn no rap code no, the people, the dope boys or the people influenced by the dope boys, they put that in the rap lyrics. They put that in rap society because they felt like they were influenced by it. They felt like this was cool. So I'm gonna become the guy who I'm not. I'm gonna become this thug that I look up to, the street hero. So no. So the music was later. It was always a behavior, and they put that in the music. We all knew about the rappers who rapped about it, never done it. 50 Cent talked about drugs, never did drugs, never did even drink alcohol. Okay, so we know about this stuff. So no. We can't put the blame anywhere else. This is a mentality, and the mentality is spawned by single parent, broken homes. Broken homes would do this. Even like divorce homes. Like in white society, when you have like a married couple who split and they're divorced, like even those kids go become, street shooters or whatever. So they all have to start, and it's not the music. So the starting point is, but I've been saying the starting point the whole time, is broken homes. It's broken homes. It's always been broken homes. So if there was a starting point, it was to break up the home.
And in case you're wondering, what do BSM stands for? Big Smoke Gang or Big Stepper Gang, according to court documents. He was found with multiple gunshot wounds and pronounced deceased at the scene by paramedics.
What you call entertainment, like this is, all I'm saying is that this behavior was already in Black society before your entertainment. This was already there. So, but what causes somebody to do something criminal? That is, how are people easily influenced from doing something criminal? And it all starts with broken homes, because broken homes, it leads to the feeling like you need to be loved by a street gang. It leads to high school dropouts. It leads to drugs and all these different side symptoms. So, but it all starts from the broken homes.
Medics may rest in peace and love condolences to his family. According to the case summary, officers said the shot spotters alert helped them get there. When they got to the scene,
okay, so enough of that.
Still feel real, bro. I'm a human being too. The youngest addict too. Back windows been beat.
Okay, so this one right here, let me go back to this one.
as they all was on probation. But it's a plot twist to all this, family. So I want you guys to pay attention in part 1 and part 2. But they accused Melicon Bennett, Bruce Davis, and Daquan Jenkins as they face the following criminal counts: first-degree reckless homicide, Bennett and Davis and Jenkins; possession of a firearm by a felon, Bennett, Davis, and Jenkins; ball jumping felony, Bennett; ball jumping misdemeanor, Bennett. So now we laid down the foundation. Fam, let's check out how the police found out everything by first pulling up to the local hospital where the dude drove the 17-year-old after getting shot in the head.
Black society, by the way. Ninja society. help you out. So his car is shot up because his cousin died. He drove his cousin to the hospital. His cousin got shot in the head. He's dead. Okay, so they were targets. All right. This was a big story that I actually shared already. So let me go back and show you what happened, how it all started. Right here.
Guy here is inside still.
See all the bullet holes?
I'm gonna start calling these the family TV series. Fam, this part 1. We headed to Milwaukee. Just 2 weeks ago, the last of 4 people has been sentenced for doing.
Okay, so these are the 4 people, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they were hanging out at their local gas station selling drugs and trapping. You know how they do. And this red car, the red car you just seen, these are ops. And like, I guess they playing around. They like trying to intimidate these guys right here. But they're ops. I don't know how you intimidate your op. But I guess they like taunting them. So they pull up in this red car. Watch this. And these are the thugs. These are the thugs outside chilling, waiting on some smoke.
Drill at their local gas station. Now all this was on camera, and all 4 was on probation. But the reason for part 1, on the night of the shooting, the passenger was shot and the driver was arrested after taking his brother to the hospital. Now we got the interrogation as well, but we're gonna hold fast on that. On today, we're gonna check out the body cam footage of the officers arriving to the scene and trying to find out what's happening. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure a witness told police he was with a 17-year-old boy whose life was stolen in the shooting after words were exchanged between
17-year-old boy,
them and some guys at the gas station. The group of men from the gas station immediately started to shoot, striking the 17.
Look at this. They're all blasting. Again, like this culture, this ninja culture, they talking shit. They got guns. They start blasting. It didn't end well for these guys. They're dodging. The driver survived. The passenger died because obviously the car came like this. They went that way. So as they talking shit, and they must be facing horizontally this way, and the long way. Pause. Let me see. So at some point, the car was facing like this. Okay, so this is the front. All right, this is the headlights. Okay, they were talking shit. And when the gunfire started to hit, it hit. This is the driver's side over here, the passenger side. So as they talking shit, his cousin got hit. So they did when he's right here. But before they could turn and have the back showing, the cousin was already shot up right there. Okay.
Leaving him deceased upon arrival at the hospital. Police used surveillance to identify the men, and they were able to do it quickly because the video is high quality. They didn't post it publicly, asking for help. Instead, 2 parole agents and a police officer all verified the 3 men involved in.
You see that? They had the video. It was in high definition. These guys killing unmasked at a store they frequent, where they trap and sell their drugs. Piece of shit for society. They shoot in front of a high definition camera. Okay, I guess the store owner ain't gonna snitch, but these guys on probation. So when the video it was never made public. It was like passed around in this, in the police enforcement hands, like their network, and it got to parole officers. They said, "Oh yeah, that's Ray, Ricky, Bobby, Smurdy. Yeah, lock them up. That's all of them. That's how they got identified." The damn parole officer said, "Yeah, that's done."
Shooting, as they always hang at that gas station, and they shouldn't have guns in the first place, as they all was on probation. But it's a plot twist to all this, family. So I want you guys to pay attention in part 1 and part 2. But they accused Malcolm Bennett, Bruce Davis, and Daquan Jenkins as they face the following criminal counts. First,
we're trying to figure out, obviously, what's going on.
This is the driver. I mean, this guy is like, this can't be can't make anything meaningful of their life. Zero. Zero.
I know it, man. And at that point, I'm assuming our supervisor felt like he wasn't being upfront with us about what happened and what is happening.
Hey, his cousin's dead. You would think he'd be crying. You think he'd be.
My thing is, bro, I don't want him to look right back out here and see you're not in your heart, and then next you know he wants to do something more.
Make
bro.
us arrest you.
Say that we gotta arrest you, man. We really don't want to.
Okay,
we
all right,
really don't want to, man. I'm being really honest with you. I don't want to arrest you, bro.
I just want you, bro. It ain't even like that.
I know, but my thing is,
These guys just be playing. Now watch. He ain't gonna show tears to his big ass mother come.
Hospital. He's still there, and his car out there shot up.
He's okay. He's just not saying anything about who he is.
It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. You okay?
Now he's crying. Not a big bad thug is crying.
You alright? Who you was with? Where Pat? Where Pat?
Where Pat at?
Where Pat? Tay, where Pat?
Where
Where
Pat
Pat? Why you crying, Tay? Where's Pat?
Where Pat? Pat got the white shooter reserve.
Where Pat? Stop crying! Huh? What?
Where Pat at?
Where Pat, Tay? Pat, where Tay? It look like you got bullet wounds in your fucking car. Where is Pat?
It look like it.
Wait, don't say.
That's the dumbass question. Now, his big ass sloppy mom right here, single parent wildebeest. Look at the first thing she says. Like she automatically think her son's in trouble. She don't understand like he's a victim. But look at this sloppy mom that wants to cover for their sons. Son's a piece of shit, gang member, guns all throughout the house, just like one of those mass shooter boys. Mom's tolerant, negligent. Same thing here. Tolerant, negligent mom who makes sure her son, the potential mass shooter, is well fed. No different than an Oxford mother, right here. No different. But this is more so the case. So many of these guys, murderers, are about to be murdered. Mom feeding them. He got nothing going on for himself. At least the Oxford shooter was diagnosed with all type of shit, the schizophrenia and bipolar, all type of shit. As long as he on his meds, he good. He got off his meds, having these weird ass thoughts. These guys just on marijuana, Molly.
Nothing. Don't worry. I got a lawyer. Don't worry about nothing. You understand? Tay, Pat was in the car with you.
Don't say nothing. I got a lawyer. Look. Already just there. Why not just be like, yo, wait. You don't know what happened, Big Mama. What if your son killed 3 people? You still want to waste money on a lawyer? How about he just go to prison for killing 3 people? So Charleston White was right when he said that. Like, yo, some of these moms got just like, yo, listen, man, I'm sorry, yo, you did something horrible. You got to do the time for us. You need to confess. And at the interrogation table, take cop a plea or just take the whole, you know what I mean? Yeah, cop a plea because you don't let a trial, waste taxpayer money, and go to prison for what you did. Pretty much what I raised you to become.
But what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Can I help myself? What's going on? Calm down, Tanya. Okay. Okay. We here. So it's okay. I told you don't say nothing. I just told you don't. What? Right, you do. You got that as your part is whatever.
But somehow raising black boys are easy. Signal that they don't need nobody, no help. I can do it myself. And all of their boys are the shooters of every neighborhood. Okay, so let's move on. Yeah, well, now they're not being diagnosed because they listen to Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar's telling them ain't nothing wrong with their boys. They just had no daddy at home syndrome. He's fine. Leave him alone. Don't give him no medication. Don't give him nothing. He's cool. Let him go ahead and trap, smoke his weed, pop mollies, little cocaine here and there. He's good. But don't give him pharmaceutical drugs. But the street drugs, That's like, at least pharmaceutical drugs, at the very least, at least you're not going to OD because you're given prescription, you're told how to take them, so you cannot OD. When you get street drugs, what's the dosage? When do I stop? When do I start? How many times a day? At the very, a little comparison, at the very least, you don't have that at all. And now they got fentanyl everything, and they're saying fentanyl is now coming in some of this marijuana that people are buying. So let me look that up real quick. See anybody fentanyl laced marijuana. How you supposed to? You seen it? Come on. Warning: marijuana laced with fentanyl. The HNHU. Okay, so warning: Health Unit Collimate Norfolk alert. Warning: marijuana laced with fentanyl. Have received reports of marijuana cut with fentanyl. People may not be aware that they are consuming it as it can be disguised as other drugs. As little as a grain of fentanyl is enough to harm and cause you to overdose. All opioids, prescription and non-prescription, has a risk overdose. Okay. There you go. Yep. Right. So there's pros and cons to the medications. We all know. And it's like really no balance. That's why I really don't have fault or blame for the person diagnosed. My fault and blame comes from their supporters or lack thereof. Okay, who enabled them. So at the very least, it should be more like an intervention style. Like, no. You know you're not supposed to be doing that, but I understand why you're doing it. I get it. If you don't want to take your medicine, you should, but I understand why you don't. I understand. So like that's the compassionate part that's supposed to be there. Like, okay, I support you. I don't agree with your choice. You know, let's say you want to take some perks. I disagree, but I understand. Smoking marijuana. I disagree, but I understand. And to understand just means I don't fault or blame you. I'm not pointing the finger at you. I get it. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I get it. So I'm, if I was in your shoes, I'd do the same thing. So it's like I disagree, but I get it. So maybe it should be a balance. Maybe medication, street drug of choice. Medication shouldn't be lopsided. But I get it. Like there's no way to really balance it. And it's your life. Like you gotta balance your life the best way you can. The best way you're the one feeling this stuff. So I can't feel it for you. So when this ain't going well or you're doing too much of this, so that's your life. I can't tell you how to balance your life and how you're supposed to feel. Only you know. All right. But yeah, get a deadbeat mama.
Where's Pat? Who you was with? Who you just detained? Right, you just detained. Who was you with?
I don't know because he's just detained right now because we don't really know anything about what's going on.
What they tell you? Okay. You're not. Okay, that's it. They trying to figure out what's going on. We trying to figure out what's going on. Your car got pushed.
So that'll be the advantage of dispensaries and like especially medical marijuana, because you're not supposed to worry about that, the laced stuff. The laced stuff is for like the street marijuana. So people who buy on the streets, now you're faced with some more problems. And if somebody was to make the argument, hey, fentanyl being laced in street marijuana is to direct you towards the medical marijuana and the dispensaries, I might not even argue with that conspiracy. Like, hey, You know, if I'm a dispensary, if I sell medical marijuana, I'm a doctor, I'm a dispensary, and people still buying street marijuana. Maybe we turn a blind eye, or maybe it's fake news. Maybe fentanyl's not in marijuana. You dig? I don't know, but I'm just saying, if I was in the marijuana business where I sold it legally, I would probably be on board to that propaganda. Like, yeah, marijuana laced with fentanyl. So maybe so. But yeah, I definitely believe that there's some truth to that. Because fentanyl makes anything highly addictive. You're gonna start seeing fentanyl traces in like burgers at McDonald's to get you to buy more burgers. Yeah, so yeah, this fentanyl thing is wild. Yeah, elderly and physical. Right. People don't really have like so. Well, I think yeah, physically disabled and elderly, but yeah, yeah. I get it because they can't care for themselves. This is why I'm against like the handicap thing in people's cars, and they're like walking around like, what the hell? Nah, I disagree with that. That last one, I gotta go eat.
On Wednesday, October 4th, at approximately 2 p.m., Naperville detectives and patrol officers conducted surveillance on Naperville's two Ulta Beauty stores after being notified by area law enforcement that a group of individuals in a black Mercedes had committed thefts at two regional Ulta Beauty stores.
I didn't pause it like 3 times. The delay is so slow that it unpauses. All right, so IBM said, "Don't worry about this," but then they get mad when politicians say, okay, we'll worry about it. Since Unbiased Sports isn't going to talk about it to bring shame and bring attention to it, where it can be self-resolved. Since y'all want to act like it does not exist, that we're going to introduce the 2024 crime bill. We're not going to let you guys kill each other. You guys don't mind, but we're not savages like you guys. So we're going to help you. We're going to protect you from your own self. But people like IBM want to act like black genocide is just cool. Like, just don't worry about it. It's not your business. It's not your place to talk about it.
Naperville detectives located the suspect vehicle at the Naperville Ulta Beauty located in the 2700 block of Aurora Avenue and observed 3 suspects exit the vehicle and enter the store. Detectives were able to confirm that these were the same suspects from the day's earlier incidents in neighboring jurisdictions. The suspects were observed entering the Naperville Ulta Beauty and exiting the store with 2 baskets of allegedly stolen merchandise.
Cameras up! Cameras up!
Yo, watch how aggressive this beast is. She like young. I mean, she don't even look like heterosexual, but she's pregnant. Like, guys be like, oh my God. Yo, men are in a strange place, man. Like, you see the wild beast I had, the wild rhino I had earlier. Somebody got that pregnant. That's somebody's baby mother. When she bring you to court, you might hide and be a disappeared, what they call it. You might hide and be a absentee father and act like you ain't the dad. But when she bring you to court, you got to go there. They're gonna see you in court, and that's your baby mother. Okay, so look at this aggressive. I mean, this woman right here is basically a boy. If you can see with this woman, so I don't know. Like, the best advice I got from men is like try to find that your mate is like way more feminine than masculine. Because another thing is with these masculine women, you see, they end up being your baby mother, and then they end up dating women after them. So it's like the signs are already there. Now you got a really dark place. because now your child's being raised by two women with this LGBTQI plus mindset. It's like, wow. At that point, if a dad want to be absentee, I really can't be mad at him. Like, yo, my child, especially a boy, is being raised by two women who are non-heterosexual. My child ain't got a chance at all. I might as well get the yak and be like, yeah, the hell with that kid. Me do another one. Yeah, so I'm telling you, yeah, try to find a woman who's like, you can see, and even like get her mad on purpose, just to see how she responds. Because you can act like you're so feminine, wear a dress, and be a queen overnight, but get that wildebeest mad, and you'll see the true intentions come out. And when you see that aggression come out like a damn dude, I wouldn't even take that risk.
You got really small wrists.
Okay, and I'm pregnant.
Okay.
I want a woman totally opposite of me. I'm aggressive. I want you to be passive.
Could I get my phone?
1 second.
Can she get her what? I told you, Negroes, ninjas, and those damn phones, bro. She's going to jail, and all she could think about is her phone. People be doing 15 years, being indicted for triple murders, and all they care about is, can I get my phone? I don't even want a phone call. I just want my phone. Like, we are so attached to our phones like that. That's a shame.
That's my phone. Yes, please.
No, just stay safe. 1 second. You don't make the rules here. You just.
I was like, when I first seen this, like, is she pregnant? I was like, nah, that's probably a pouch that she got around her stomach, like, you know, fanny pack. I'm like, there's no way that a dude has sex with this boy.
Stole from this place.
Okay.
Oh my God.
William, David.
I have to remember that. Flashlight's in the car.
Could you take the keys out the ignition, please? And could I get the keys?
I mean, all she's doing, she's giving a cop police officers directive. That's all she been doing since they put her in handcuffs. It's like, it's no humility. Like, yo, you are a suspected thief. Like, just be quiet. Like, I mean, she got so many directives for people who can give her directives legally, lawfully.
I'm not gonna. My name is Dario. Can I please just get the keys out the ignition? Yeah, sure.
You have ID on you at all?
Yes, I do. No, it's not. Can I please get my phone?
In a minute.
Yeah, so the management is what I was saying from like supporters and loved ones. Like, they should be the ones saying, yo, man, listen, see what time it is, take medicine. Like, that should be loved ones and supporters. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you don't got people that don't care that much, really, like, you got to use them like pawns or chessboard. You say, hey, man, okay, I got you in my life. You don't care about me. You don't even care if I'm medicated now. So let me just use you like a pawn. I need a ride. I need this. I need that. I need somebody to talk to and vent. You that person. But real friendship, nah. Okay.
Oh, a minute. We got to figure out what's going on here, okay? I'm going to walk you over here to separate you from all of you. I'll make sure.
Show me everything. I just want to call my mom.
Are you injured? How old are you?
I'm 19.
19? She is pregnant.
I just want to...
Make it first, she's pregnant. I just want to call my mom. Yeah, okay. Single parent mom.
Don't call your mom?
No, I said I just do want to call her to let her know what's going on.
So you're going to take it today? I gotta say, she's very ugly. I gotta say, like, there's nothing about her attractive enough. She ain't got a body. She ain't got nothing about it. 19, baby daddy probably most likely a dusty young dude or like a 35-year-old. Look at this mess right here. I got another one over here.
What's up? What are you under arrest for?
Are you unclear?
Yes, I do want to know what all I'm being charged with right now. That's
All right.
fine.
You're not being charged with anything right now. You're under arrest right now for theft.
Okay.
Because you guys steal.
And she gonna be under arrest for theft too.
You are under arrest.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. If you can afford a high lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide any time to exercise these rights. Do you understand that?
That is disgusting. It got nothing to do with her complexion. She just an ugly, put together woman. I'm sorry, like that's just, and you can lay down with that.
Right. So,
skinny as shit, stomach. She's pregnant, but like her body does not match at all.
you guys went in there and stole some stuff. You guys don't have any receipts for the stuff you just brought out? And you guys have been stealing from other places today. Like, we're just tired of it. That's why we stopped you finally. Alright? You guys all went in, you guys all stole stuff, you guys all brought shit out today. You guys all came out bags today. The first place you've been today. So it's hard to say that she didn't know what was going on if you guys have been at 4 different stores. Or is it 5? How many stores have you been to today?
I'm hungry.